As long as I can remember, art has been everything to me. I have been drawing and sketching since I was maybe 4 or 5 years old. And just 7 years ago, I tapped into painting because it was something I always wanted to get into. And it was at a point where I was painting every single day. I'm a mom of 4 and I am a wife, but I still made time for my passion. You know, worked a full-time job. I was a welder for years, working 10-hour shifts. I would come home and I would cook, and I would spend like another 5 hours painting, you know, taking care of the family and then painting. I was laid off from my welding job back in June of last year. I was devastated. But I decided to just go for it and become a full-time artist. A person and persons that encouraged me to continue would be my husband and my children. I mean, because they will come downstairs in the basement and watch me, you know, from start to finish on my work and would critique me, you know, with honesty. They have my back 110%. And I do this for them because they support me all the way. And that's how I knew that this was the right path for me. And then my passion just grew for it more and more. I started off with acrylic paint, and then that just wasn't enough for me. I needed to go further. I like to, you know, test the waters when it comes to art. I started tapping into different mediums, using fabric and hot glue and wall plaster, and it's just, nothing is off limits for me. When I look at the canvas and it's just paint, it just seems so unfinished. So I have to add more to it. And that's how I birth my type of mixed media art. My motivation is I want to get better. You know what I'm saying? I want to get better. And in order to, because I am self-taught, everything I know, I taught myself. I wish I had the funds to go to art school, but I didn't. And that is my motivation, is I want to become better. I just recently had my solo show, and I tried to hold back my tears because just seeing people view my art and ask me questions about it, wanting to know the backstory behind it. Some would cry, some would laugh, some would want me to go even deeper in it. And the deeper I go, it's like they want that piece at their homes, on their walls. I believe visual art matters a great deal to the community and to the city. And I'll start with the community first because I'm living in it. My children are living in it. My art speaks to the Black community, and it speaks to them without me even having to say a word. My art speaks to women, it speaks to men, it speaks to young girls. If you look at it, it will just show the beauty of complexion, the beauty of your features, your lips, your hair. I use wire mesh to create a really kinky textured hair. It was like therapy for me as far as accepting who I am, my features and my complexion and my texture. Because me growing up, I never seen the hair texture that I have on art. And I think that's very important to the community and to just visual art lovers, that they need to see that type of stuff. My perspective on how LVA will serve the art community is being recognized. I look at it in my position as being honored as the emerging artist. And when I was told that I was being honored as an emerging artist, like, I was speechless for a few days, you know. I always had an issue of celebrating, you know, big and small wins, but I celebrated this. And so many amazing things been happening for me. But to receive this honor, like, this is at the top of everything for me right now. And it's just confirmation that, girl, you are where you're supposed to be. Don't backtrack, keep going. This is your destiny. You are on the right path. So I feel amazing, and I am so honored and so grateful. I'm on cloud 9. I am on cloud 9.